Hello, my name is Ripley. Welcome to the video.
Hey, what's up, schmucks? Welcome to the video.
It's so late. We are so tired. Also, one of us is high on heroin, but you have to guess which one.
I would say the guy with the masks. You're injecting in the face.
The guy hiding his meth teeth. It's him.
We can't talk about stuff like that.
Yes, you can. We have said some gnarly shit on this podcast. Talking about meth is not crossing any lines.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No, but now that we've introduced ourselves, we got to talk about this while it's fresh in our minds.
That's right. We just watched What If. We jerked each other off while we were watching it. We had a really good time. We're going to talk about it. So, spoilers also, if you don't care, I don't know what to tell you. Skip ahead until we're not talking about this.
He'll put the timestamp in the description.
I will not. I'll forget.
Okay.
I can't be held accountable for these things.
I already know my opinion. I want you to start off.
Okay. So it's What If. It's episode 8. It's 8? Yeah, it's 8. It's the one about what if Ultron won. Is that what it's called? I didn't look at the title.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start off with your out of 10 rating.
Out of 10. See, the thing is, though, is like when I watch something and I start to review it, I usually have like a day, like to think about my thoughts. I've had maybe 20 minutes, so my opinion could change. But as of now, I'm gonna say a strong 7.
7?
Yeah, a strong 7.
Okay, so let's go. Let's a rookie score. That's an even number. You got to put like a point in there.
All right, 7.5.
Fair.
What about you?
I'll probably go 7.9 or 8.1. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it.
Okay. Let's start with the good, and then we'll talk about the bad. We'll treat this like a roast turkey video. You go first.
Why don't we talk about the bad first? Let's switch it up.
All right, you want to talk about the bad? We'll talk about the bad first. Talk about what you didn't like. What didn't tickle the pickle?
Well, I'm kind of, I guess. Damn it! This is gonna say bad either. This is gonna sound bad either way I put it. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of logical that Captain Marvel was the closest to, stopping Ultron, I guess. But I don't know. After seeing her like help out Thor last episode to get out of trouble with his mom, I'm just kind of like, all right, that's mediocre, I guess.
What is her
Like,
getting clapped by Ultron?
Yeah, just her being like the closest to beating him after he lasered Thanos in half with all the Infinity Stones.
But also,
except
she
the
caught him
Mind
off guard. Thanos stood there for a good 10 seconds.
That was so funny.
Yeah, he fucking lasers Thanos in half.
I
That was
heard
pretty
you.
good.
I heard you laugh.
I really enjoyed parts of it, I think. I'm trying to remember anything specific about it.
Bad
I
first.
like Ultron. I think Ultron in the MCU, like Age of Ultron is my least favorite MCU movie. I think it's the worst one. And I think
I want you to say the bad first before you talk about the good.
We are talking about the bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no, we're not. I was going to say the good. See, I'm not used to this. I'm used to talking about nice things and
we're
then
switching it up.
I'm used to building it up, and then fucking caving it down.
Well, we're going to do the latter. We're going to make it sound bad
I'm not used to digging the hole
first.
and filling it in. This is new for me.
Well, we're doing it.
I hate this. All right, the bad. I didn't like Black Widow and Hawkeye. They were fucking annoying.
Why? What did you like
for
about
one,
it?
I didn't like that Hawkeye was making any kind of jokes. Like, he has a family. Age of Ultron's the movie where you learn he has a family. He's a family man, and they're gone. They're gone, and he's just like, the Death Star plans. Like, shut the fuck up, Hawkeye.
Wait. Why was Thanos there so soon? What changed in the timeline to where he just got all the Infinity Stones.
We don't know how that could have been years later. We don't really know.
That's true. But then that means Clint and Black Widow must have survived for a long fucking time.
Yeah, if they went anywhere back to the planet within 30 years, radiation poisoning.
Yeah, exactly. So it must have been a long ass time. I mean, otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. That's
But
what I
also,
also didn't like. They didn't make it seem that long.
yeah, it. One thing that I didn't really like about it is I didn't like that it just feels like setup for the next one. It just feels like, hey, we're gonna dedicate 30 minutes to building up the next one. Like this one's inconsequential, but the next one, that's what we're here for. So we're just gonna
Yeah,
take 30 minutes to build this up. If they made, maybe if they did like 1 hour, like the finale of the season was an hour long, and we got this and then next week's episode.
well, I I guess that could work, but this just makes sense because like we see a little bit of Ultron at the end, like hey, this is gonna be the big bad, and in the last episode, and then it was kind of just like we had to, get shown how that Ultron came about.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
No, I get that. I
Because
still
people
don't
are
like
gonna
it.
wonder
I
like,
don't like it.
yo, what the fuck? Where'd this Ultron come from? And then you just never explain it.
That would have been funnier though. Just
And they're
don't
like,
tell
wait,
anybody.
how the fuck did evil Doctor Strange get out of his prison
Well, I'm not
cube?
saying that the episode shouldn't have happened. I'm just saying I didn't like that. The whole thing is just like we're just setting up next week's episode.
Yeah, but I guess a lot happened though, because it showed that like the Thor from that universe is dead.
But did
The
anything really
Hulk.
happen? Because the whole thing is it's 30 minutes of it telling us Ultron is unbeatable. So next week, when the heroes beat him, how is this episode going to look in reflection? It's
Well,
like
it's
this guy
gonna
could,
show just how good that team is.
but
Because this
are
Ultron,
they? Like let's look at the lineup real quick. We have Doctor Strange Supreme, Black Widow,
which is nuts.
Captain Carter, T'Challa Star-Lord, dumbass Thor, and then Gamora, but she takes Thanos' place.
Which we still don't know.
So she'll
How.
probably be the one on next week's poster. But
Yeah.
how are they beating fucking Thanos who can eat universes?
Well, the Watcher kind of kept up with him. The Watcher's kind of nuts.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then Watcher and Doctor Strange Supreme, because Doctor Strange Supreme is like insane.
But is he? Because regular
Yes,
Doctor
he
Strange
is.
almost beat him. Like he came really close.
Yeah, but he didn't. He was like, I feel like Doctor Strange Supreme was toying with him at first.
I really
That's how
don't
it felt to
think
me.
there's a logical way for them to win, and whatever way they come up with for the heroes to win is going to be really upsetting.
No, I don't think so. Because like the Watcher's obviously gonna help. Because like
The
that
Watcher a bitch
cliffhanger
for
kind
real,
of.
for real.
What? He's nuts. I like him, bro.
I don't like how many jokes he makes.
I thought it was funny. Because what the hell is this? That got me good. So, I mean, I guess, well, the Captain Marvel thing. Yeah, Clint making dumb jokes.
Oh, you know what? You know what might happen though is they might be about to lose, and then the Watcher's like, "Oh, that's right. We have access to a multiverse," and he'll just pull a version of Ultron from the multiverse who's good, and they'll like equal each other out.
Oh,
That happens in Adventure Time.
wait a minute.
Princess
Or-
Bubblegum makes like the perfect organism, and it starts trying to kill everyone. So then she just makes another perfect organism, and they're like locked in eternal combat.
What about like Infinity Vision?
What is that? What are you talking about?
Like Vision with all the Infinity Stones.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know. That could work actually. If they're like, oh, that's right. There's a multiverse. We'll just pull something out of the hat that'll save us.
What if it's a white Vision?
We get the mystery Mousecatool. Maybe it'll be Wanda. Wanda shows up
Oh.
and just murks him like 2 seconds.
What about like Scarlet Witch, like Supreme Wanda?
Yeah.
Or Deadpool, because Deadpool's like invincible, basically.
I'd like it if it was like some shit character, like Ant-Man. Just pull Ant-Man in, he solves everyone's problems.
Yeah, or Hank. Oh, what about Hank Pym?
Nah, Loki fucking murdered him, 100%.
Oh yeah, but what if they pull one from a different universe?
Cringe. I don't want to see Hank Pym.
Oh yeah, we're doing bad, then predictions, and then we'll talk about the good.
Okay, we're gonna throw. What is this order of fucking things that you're throwing at
I don't
us?
know. Well, we went
I
from
hate
talking
it.
about the bad things, now we're talking about predictions for next
Okay,
episode. So,
okay.
and I kind of want to talk more about those because there could be a couple good ones.
Now, let's say season 2, they want to do another thing like this. What possible threat are you throwing at us that's more impressive and threatening than of an Ultron who can eat universes? I'm not over that. They showed us he can do that.
Galactus.
You need to show me something that can beat him.
Galactus.
No, they're not doing Galactus in a what if before they do him in the MCU. And they won't do Galactus till the end.
The What If is MCU.
I know, but you know what I mean, like mainline continuity.
Oh, did you hear that? Like Stan Lee's brother or whatever is suing Disney
A bunch
for
of
the
them.
characters.
Yeah, that's not a
Yeah.
big deal though. It happens all the time.
Well, if they lose the lawsuit,
They
though,
won't though,
they-
because again, this happens all the time. Like, this
yeah,
is
I know, but I'm saying
the
if they
Ditko
did,
family.
they would
But
lose
they wouldn't,
access
because
to the
Disney will
characters
just
in
pay them.
2023.
Yeah, they'll just pay the money like they always do.
Yeah, like they did with Scarlett Johansson.
I don't know why this is always a big deal. Like, it's not even always. Like, this is like the one time I've seen like fucking headlines left, right, and center. Like it happens a lot where families are like, "We're gonna take our characters back," and the studios just give them a bunch of money and then they shut up. Like, it's not a big
I
deal.
guess Walt Disney is big enough.
Walt Disney's a fucking loser. He wanted to build his perfect
Why?
paradise in Florida. What a fucking idiot.
That's true.
Hey, look, it's
That's
a
very
swamp.
true.
That's where I'll make my perfect utopia. What a dumbass.
My Mickey Mouse Park. Yeah. In the swamp. That's nuts.
I hate it. I'm trying to
What?
think, is there like... I don't know. I didn't love the episode. It didn't grab me. I just
Alright,
kind of
then-
felt like it was 30 minutes of setup for something that might be much more interesting.
Okay, we'll segue into the good then. Go ahead and start.
Like I was saying earlier, Ultron as a villain, because I think Ultron in the movies is a fucking pussy. It's a terrible movie. He's
Yeah.
a terrible villain. But him in the show, that was perfect. Because that's
Yeah,
how he
he's
is in the
nuts.
comics. He's an actual robot. He's like, he doesn't really have emotions. He's just very much like, I'm going to do this, this, and that, and nothing's going to stop me. And I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
he's
seeing
nuts,
that.
dude.
I liked... Nope, that's it.
Really?
Yeah, I liked Ultron and all the stuff he was doing. Because Hawkeye and Black Widow were irritating. The Watcher, I didn't care. Yeah.
He was going nuts though.
Yeah, but I don't care.
What about the German AI guy?
Oh, Arnim Zola.
Yeah.
I wish they would put him in his comic book outfit. Have you
Yeah,
ever
but
seen
he's
it?
just
Like
an
what he
AI,
looks like
no.
in the comics? No,
No.
it's like a big robot and his face is in the torso. I'll show you. It's really funny. You're gonna love this. But yeah, I want to see that look. I thought they were gonna do that, and like it's a cartoon, you can get away with it. Like, do it, fucking
Dude, I
losers.
think maybe that's what gets him. Arnim Zola.
Maybe
That's what
kisses him to
defeats
death.
him. Yeah.
He just lays one on him.
No, like while the big other guys are fighting him. What the fuck? That's so weird. No, you know what could happen? I'm gonna nail this 100% right now.
All right, if you're wrong, you have to suck off a horse.
No, I'm not doing that. Because there's gonna be a like 70% chance I'm wrong here.
Okay.
What might happen is that Doctor Strange does the thing and assembles that team and fights the dude and holds him on until Watcher brings Black Widow and Zola. Then he hacks him and does bad things, and he'll be the big bad for next season.
Oh, okay. I hope not. Can you imagine if a being who wields 6 Infinity Stones and has like the vast power of the multiverse at his fingers gets beaten by a fucking hack?
I mean, he's software.
Bro,
He's
I'm
prone to
literally
that.
God. Oh no, I got beat by watchdogs. What a bitch.
I mean, that's literally his one weakness, though. They
But
acknowledge
is it
that.
though? Is it really? Because it didn't tell us
I
that was
mean,
his
it
weakness.
might. The thing is, it might not work, because of all the Infinity Stones.
There's a really
But
good
he's
chance you're right,
he's
though.
still AI.
No, there's a really good chance you're right, and I hate that because I think that's
Well,
bad.
he's still AI, so he's hackable.
But like at that point, like even if you are still an AI, the Infinity Stones can do anything. That should be his first move. Like I'm beyond this at this point.
Yes, but he's not because he's still controlled by AI.
No, there's like a 90% chance you're right, and I didn't even think about that, and now I'm mad because they're gonna do that, and I'm gonna be pissed.
That body is run by an AI brain, and if that AI brain is taken over by an outside force, then that outside force controls that AI brain, therefore having access to the Infinity Stones and the multiverse. And Arnim Zola, little like Hydra dude, is gonna go nuts.
I hate it.
Yep.
You're probably right. I don't like that. I don't want to watch next week's episode now.
Now that I spoiled next week's episode.
There's a good chance you did, not knowingly, unknowingly, but yeah, no, I hate that. I don't like that. I think that's a cop-out.
I mean, it'd be kind of interesting.
Would it, though?
Yeah, a genocidal
we gathered the most powerful beings in the
Arnim
multiverse,
Zola.
and they couldn't beat him. Oh, a computer did it.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally his weakness, dude. Yeah,
I don't know.
you still not understanding
Maybe it'll
this.
be okay. We'll see.
I mean, wouldn't that be kind of crazy? Like genocidal German Hydra guy.
You're just happy because it's a fellow German. That just makes you horny.
No, not really, because it's weird. Did you like Ultron's joke where he called the Watcher out for being creepy?
That was actually pretty good. He threw him through a portal. He's like, "This is less creepy on your part."
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed that joke.
That was cool though. Every time he punched him, how it flipped into a different
reality.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I like that.
That was pretty cool.
I like that. I liked the Watcher watching Black Widow and Hawkeye doing the box thing. He's like, "Come on, you're right there." I thought that was funny.
There was a lot of DC references in this episode. Well, not a lot, just a couple.
What do you mean?
For one, Hawkeye without an arm is a reference to The Dark Knight Returns because Green Arrow in that is missing an arm, and he's old.
Dude, yeah, because it didn't look like that when in the when they were in the Quinjet or whatever the fuck it's called. It didn't look like that Hawkeye lost an arm. He had both arms.
He probably lost that between the world ending and everything, like when him and Black Widow were just surviving off screen type shit. And the other
nuclear winter happens after a while.
Yeah, and the other thing was when Ultron goes to Sakaar and he blows shit up. There's a shot of the Watcher in a window, just kind of standing there as everything explodes. That's a shot in Man of Steel, in the beginning. I don't know if that was intentional, but it looked identical.
Did that remember that big screen that Ultron and the Watcher were fighting in front of, and it was Steve Rogers giving a speech?
I think he was becoming president.
Was there a Deadpool face on that?
I don't know. You said that, but I didn't see it.
It looked like it.
I don't know.
It was
I'll go back and look.
On one
if
side
if it was there, I'll put the footage in.
It might be flipped around.
I don't edit the podcast. Fucking no way, man. It's too long.
No way.
It's
Go
way
watch
too long.
This video if you want to see that. Yeah, I mean, I liked some of it. I mean, mostly it was just the jokes and the action scenes, but not really anything story related.
Yeah, because it just sets up next week's episode. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. But I guess that's the review, huh?
Yep, that's the end of that. But also...
This concludes the video.
Turkey, I need you beside me. I need all of you. I need your breast and thigh meat.
Turkey, I need you beside me. I need all of you, I need your breast and thigh
And what's that hiding in your hole? Some stuffing for my heart and soul. I could still be